She's a wonderful performer. I had a great time hearing her last night. That was
And ditto.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll have to come back and see if we can play another
Jam.
tune together.
That would be lovely.
Thank you very, very much.
All right. Well, should we do the Roseanne? Get people to sing along, I think? No? Yeah. Got a request for this. This is a song that was recorded by Alan Lomax from the Bright Lights Quartet along the Rappahannock River. Sorry, I'll move that. Lomax heard it and he thought this was going to be the next Red River Valley song, the big folk hit, the big folk hit. And it never really did amount to it. It's partly because,
It's got a quirk.
probably because it's got a measure of 4/4 and an otherwise 3/4 tune. And you have to, it kind of throws people off.
And you could correct that, but we like to sing it the way it was originally done. So I think you can catch on. But please help us out on this. It's got one of those kind of choruses, very easy to sing.
So the refrain, it's a refrain and then a chorus. And it's that first line. If you were to sing it straight, let's say, bye bye sweet Rosianna, bye bye sweet Rosianna. That would be the 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Bye bye sweet Rosianna, but they sing it more like this. Bye bye sweet Rosianna. So it's just that extra little catch. If I didn't point that out, you probably would have not noticed it. And if you were going to play along, if we're going to get Aiden to play along there with us, you'd go, hey, whoa, what's that happening there? And that's what's happening.
Sweet Roseanne. For Judy Walker, who asked for this, and we've had just a wonderful time staying with Richard and Judy Walker, and they've been just great, great, great friends over many years and been very kind to us, so thanks guys.
Sweet Roseanne,
Actually, Pete Seeger sang that quite a bit when they were doing the Clearwater, I'm told, at some of his festivals. So it did make something of a hit, I guess, in the folk world, but never Red River Valley status. Working at it.
This is one of the tunes, two tunes that the Carp Camp played. These are fun tunes. The first one is a tune called Porthole of the Kelp. This is actually a tune they were playing, and they just got into this kind of mode of just playing it and playing it and playing it for a long, long time during a storm that was going on, and it just stuck in my mind. It's just a really lovely piece. And
you know, when you're out in the middle of Kansas
Yeah, you think
with a
about
bunch of trailers and it's stormy, you know, it's like you're drawing a big target on me. You know, come and sweep me away, and me and my little dog. So there's another tune called The Gale, and they're very careful about the weather predictions when they start playing The Gale. They get a little spooky. So,
the second one is a tune called Tam Lin.